All right, folks, welcome to the stream. You will have to forgive. I'm actually going to turn. I know there's no music right now because anytime I click out of the game, the music goes away. I'm actually going to turn the game sound down some because my voice is going to be pretty soft during this gameplay. I think that may still be a little bit too loud. Somebody let me know what the balance is like. But yeah, I've been ill for a little while, and my whole thing is a little bit screwed up. But I haven't streamed in too long, and I really wanted to again, because I really like streaming, and I have a good time hanging out with y'all and playing games and doing fun stuff. That said, I do not feel brain enough to play. I can't even remember the name of the game. XCOM. So I thought, you know what would be better? King of Dragon Pass. I've been doing a lot of Glorantha-related talking and thinking and playing lately. I am actually currently running a role-playing group that is playing RuneQuest, which is the RPG that sort of started it all, and set in Glorantha. Having a ball, having an absolute whale of a time. And so, Glorantha's been on my mind a lot lately, and I thought, you know what I should play again? I should play King of Dragon Pass. We should go back and do the thing that we never did here in King of Dragon Pass, which is actually achieve the real, true, best ending, if we can. Oneiros, how the hell do you say? Oh, Sunshin. Probably. It's one of those words that's is a little bit difficult to pronounce. I think it's probably pronounced Sunshin, or Sunchen, but, it could be... I think there's a few different ways you could try to pronounce it, to be honest. Alright, this game is set farther down the timeline. Yeah, so this game is set... If you compare King of Dragon Pass to RuneQuest, the different editions of RuneQuest have had slightly different start dates, but they've all started in the 1620s. Whereas King of Dragon Pass starts in, I think, 1330, so about 300 years previous. Alright, let's hop into it, shall we? We are going to do a new... This is a game that I was, playing. I don't think this game is anything related to any game that we played. We're just going to go to a new game. Excuse me. You'll have to put up with my horrible coughing occasionally. I've got my favorite mix of throat health beverage, which is herbal tea, honey or maple syrup, and a secret sauce to help keep me fortified and feeling good for the stream. So, hey, lurker, you've got a board game at your store set up. Really? Do you? You have So there was White Bear and Red Moon, which was the original one, and then Dragon Pass was the second board game. If you actually have those, then they're quite old at this point and actually pretty valuable. They're a lot of fun, although very complicated. Anyway, let's get to the actual game, shall we? So there once was a time when gods and people walked the earth together. Your clan traces its ancestry back to those times. Clan history begins when you joined the forces of the storm god Orlanth. Back then, Orlanth was simply one of the many upstart rebellious gods bent upon conquest of the world. His unique contributions were personal honor and a close kinship to the other deities who seemed to be on the winning side. Alright, so Orlanth proved himself worthy of marrying Ernalda, the Earth Mother. You guys can read all this. I'm not going to read everything because of the way my throat is right now. I'll talk about Elmo a little further on, because Elmo is kind of an interesting thing in the Glorantha fan community, as it were, these days. But we'll discuss that later. So we could either be Ilmali, Orlanthi, or Ernaldi. Whooping means partying. So you guys tell me. I want you, the watchers, to kind of guide me through this process. Decide what kind of clan we should be. We could be an Ilmali clan, an Orlanthi clan, or an Ernaldan clan. Ernalda is the Earth Mother, the grain goddess. She has a lot to do with food and health and prosperity and children and things like that. Orlanth is the king of the gods. He has a lot to do with war and exploration and honor and stuff. And Elmo is the loyal... In this reading, Elmo is the the loyal Thane, the fire god, the protector, etc. Who gives more cows? More cows, probably Ernalda? Ernalda, I think, gives more children. I mean, Orlanth is better for raiding people and stealing their cows, so there's that. I think we've done Elmo before. What are people saying? Elmo, Orlanthi, Elmo, Ernalda, Elmo, Ernalda. Orlanth or Ernalda. Alright, it sounds like Ernalda. I think I've actually never done an Ernalda clan. Yeah, we can do an Ernalda clan. Okay. So, other gods joined Orlanth, fought Yelm the Bright Emperor, your earliest famous event. The healing of Orlanth when Chalana Arroy joined the tribe, the 100-day hunt with Orlanth and Udela, Jested settlement with Orlanth and Isseries, procession of the animals with Uralda, Barntar, harnessing oxen to plow, Lankar Moy, Pella the pottery goddess made the first pot to store grain in, or Roitina did the clan-making dance. These events I actually know very little about. They're not, like, mythically incredible. We did Ernalda, so we're gonna be like a peaceful kind of farming clan. There will be plenty of violence because we are Orlanthi, but you know what I'm saying. So, I'm thinking either the plow event or the procession of the animals. Or the knowing god. The knowing god is that's pretty good. Lankar Moy is never bad. Actually, let's do that one. That's actually pretty useful. Let's go ahead with the knowing god. Okay, so Orlanth succeeded in remaking the world. Orlanth's son Vinkot was a famous warlord during this time. At different times, the Orlanthi have been referred to as the Vinkotlings or the Hjortlings, after another famous Orlanthi hero from the early days, King Hjort, who first made the laws that many Orlanthi still follow. Kind of like I'm trying to think of someone who's famous for making rules of laws, and I'm totally forgetting right now. But there are several heroes like that in real history. We're going to be adopted family. We're not going to slave people. All right, so here's an important decision. Which of our enemies is primary? Vesvena, the warlord of the Ice Tribe. Tada, the Green, champion of the Praxian Nomads. Chinkus Mor, the Elf warlord. Ukagra, king of the Basamoli. It's funny that the Basamoli are separate from Prax because the Basamoli live in Prax, but anyway. Or Boztakang, the Troll King. Yes, Hammurabi. That's who I was trying to think of. Vesvena? We can do Vesvena. The Troll King, of course, trolls in Orlanthi have a long and complicated history. So being enemies with the trolls is never bad. Being enemies with the Praxians is very traditional. The Praxians very commonly raid into this area. Prax. Yeah, I think it's between Boztakang or Tada the Green. Or the elves. We could always pick the elves, I suppose. King of Dragon Pass turned you racist towards the horse spawn, and Six Ages turned you racist towards the Orlanthi. Yeah, they both do a very, very good job of depicting those sides, as it were. Yeah, I'm thinking, Uzbad. Okay. We will be the enemies of Boztakang. Alright, Storm Ages ended in disaster. Chaos came, destroyed almost everything. Catastrophe shook the world. The sunfall, the rain of blood, and the terrible laughing tsunami. Absolutely awful. How could it be? How could it be good? Alright, so, Haorth the King, this is the other famous Orlanthe hero I was talking about. Helped set the world in order again, created the laws. Some clans were peaceful, some were warlike, some were balanced. We chose Ernalda. We're peaceful guys. We're going to be a peace clan. This is actually the hardest, like, way to play the game, I think. Because raiding is really, really profitable. But we're going to be a peace clan and be a little bit less, just like, we're just going to take it down like 10%. You know, we're just going to take 10% off the top of the violence. Okay, so finally, the sun rose again. Excuse me. So, we woke the gods up. Who was the first deity we helped to wake up? This will determine what are, like it'll give us a shrine, if I recall correctly. Obviously, we could help wake up Ernalda, double down on that. We could wake up Orlanth or Lankermoy. We already worship him. We could get Uralda for additional cows, or Shalana Arroy to let us heal ourselves, or there were 3 of these gods who survived. Elmul, Urox, and Odela lived through the Great Darkness. Prosperity through prosperity, yes, exactly. That is our goal. We're going to be prosperous by being prosperous. Couple strong votes for the cow goddess. Double down on cows. What does the clan organization do mechanically? It controls how much magic you can assign to war versus, like, diplomacy and herds and stuff. Can I explain how Odela survived? I think Chaos just never caught him. He was like a wild animal. Yeah, we'll go with Uralda, why not? Okay, so, things have been different since the dawn. Orlanth and the other gods retreated, leaving it to mortals. They no longer walk beside you. So we settled in Hjortland. About 600 years ago, a dragon approached us. The dragons had always been hostile or the very best uncaring. Orlanth was always a dragon slayer. That's kind of true and kind of not, but it is definitely the Hjortling prejudice. There are plenty of myths about Orlanth and dragons, so, you know. It is and it isn't. In any case, we can decide how we feel about dragons. Are we friends with the dragons? Okay, it looks like we're friends with the dragons. Okay, we joined the dragon knowledge. So most of the people who said yes to the dragons moved to Dragon Pass. We stayed. Good thing, too, because a little over 200 years ago, the dragons rose up and ate everyone who lived in Dragon Pass. They ate the Orlanthe along with all of the other foolish dragon friends. Again, this is a very stylized, very Hjortling, very sort of like kind of true and kind of not retelling. On my Discord server, actually, we have a channel where we talk about Glorantha, and the dragon kill is one of the things that's been discussed pretty intensely in that channel. It's a very interesting event. But yes, Dragon Pass was dominated by the dragons. All the humans were killed for various reasons. And for a long time, nobody ever went there. But a generation ago, a man who calls himself the Pharaoh, also known as the God King, came to Hjortland, started a civil war. The Pharaoh eventually wins. He overthrows the old ruler of the Holy Country, which includes Hjortland, who, to be fair, the old ruler was Ezkenkeko, the only old one, who was a trollish demigod. So probably we didn't like that very much, considering our historical enmity to trolls. So we made a new clan, just as our ancestors had done. We made the dangerous trek to Dragon Pass and selected a new place to live. Settled in Quiviniland, a mountainous area in the southeast of Dragon Pass. Tradition requires us to make a formal land claim. And I'm sorry, I'm not putting this to vote. We are an Arnaldan clan, a clan who worships the mother of the earth, the wife of Orlanth, so we must have enormous tracts of land. It's mandatory. Absolutely, there's no other option. So, we want to become the first king of Dragon Pass. We are an Ernaldan clan. We worship Lankor Moy and Uralda the Cow Mother as well. Our ancient enemy is Boztakang the Troll Lord. We are a peace clan. We are dragon friends, and we have enormous tracts of land. All right, let's go. Our clan name is listed as the Oralmarth, but we can, of course, change this. What is our clan name? Somebody give me a clan name while I take another big sip of tea. Cow Fusion. There we go. The Cow Fused clan. Perfect. That's what it is. The Cow Fused clan. Alright, and here we are in Dragon Pass. I've lost my mouse. What has happened? There we are. Okay, so we made the dangerous trek to Dragon Pass and claimed huge tracts of land, far more than we could ever imagine needing. We built a clan hall, some steads, and a shrine to Ernalda. But we lost much of our connection to the gods, unfortunately. Uttervast would have been pretty good, too. Alright, so we're allocating our magic. If anyone here has not seen this game before, this is kind of what it looks like. It's primarily a text game. We have here our clan rings, 7 expert nobles who give us advice about what we should do. They have runes that show who they worship, and we can click on them or double-click on them to see that information. What god our clan ring members are devoted to is actually important. This little symbol means this is the clan chieftain. These little symbols are, like I said, the runes. This is the air rune of Orlanth. This is the earth rune of Ernalda. This is the beast rune, so I think this is, yeah, an Odalin. This is a Humakti woman, actually. That's the death rune. We do have a trickster on the ring, a worshiper of Yurmul the trickster. We have a scribe, a Lankor Moy worshiper, and we also have a Chalana Arroy healer on the ring, which is nice. The Mutang clan. Okay, that would also have been pretty good. Alright, so our clan chieftain is an Orlanthi, which is actually funny for an Ernaldan clan. What's he good at? He's really good at leadership and nothing else. He says we should perform the hero quest of Ernalda feeds the tribe as soon as we can. That's fair. This Ernaldan, Gerarnalda, wants us to put all of our magic into crops and herds. She is excellent at plants, which is good. This lady wants us to allocate everything. Not necessarily a good idea. You want to have some magic in reserve during the year. She is excellent with animals. Elgain, of course, wants us to do war rituals because she is a Humakti. She is excellent at combat. Antigarn, being remarkably cautious for a Yurmalite. He's not very good at anything. He exists here because he worships Yurmul. Literally, that's the only reason for him to be on the ring. Kenstrel wants us to make our clan chieftain an Ernaldan. That is fair. He's actually, like, the best guy in general. Excellent leadership, renowned custom, very good everything else. He's legitimately really, really good. He's also, unfortunately, kind of old. And Janston is our magic expert. He's excellent at magic, and he is a healer, which is kind of cool. I think I might put a little bit too much rum in that. That's a little strong. All right. I'm going to put 2 points into herds. I'm going to put a point into crops. And I'm going to put a point into... I actually cannot put any magic into exploration. I'll put 2 points into crops. And a point into health. That'll leave us with 2 points of magic. That'll be alright. There will be fewer mosquitoes than usual this year, which is cool. And, yeah, let's proceed, shall we? It is sea season, aka spring, the year 1330. We are a peace clan. We don't have any active blessings. We're all goody. Does a point in war help when getting raided? Yes, it does. Let's reorganize the clan ring real quick. So, our best leaders Okay, so that's the problem. The problem is none of our best leaders are actually Ernalda worshippers. Who, baby? Yeah, Ernalda is, like, not good at leadership. Okay, well, that's a problem. Peace clans can raid. Yes, peace clans can raid. So we only have 2 Ernaldans in the pool, as it were. We've got Ernalda and we've got Jareen. Okay, so that's fine. For our chieftain, Hand is not a terrible choice. Orstalor is actually better. He's younger, he's better at more things, and he has excellent leadership. His leadership is actually higher than Hend's. Now, Hend is on the ring because he's an Orlanthi. Having an Orlanthi on the ring is, of course, important. That said, I think Orstalor may actually be better. Is the Anglo-Saxon-esque portrayal of the Orlanthi just a thing in this game? I mean, I think the portrayal of the Orlanthi can vary a lot. Certainly interpreting the Orlanthi as Anglo-Saxon or Germanic is not bad. The Orlanthi can also easily be interpreted as, like, generically sort of Indo-European. I think you can go a lot further back than that in history to find comparisons. Like, I think the Orlanthi could easily be interpreted as, like, sort of like the Georgians or tribes in the Caucasus in early history. Yeah, having Ernalda... I mean, Ernalda's on the ring. I don't think she's ready to be chief, so that's fine. She can be there. Hend... I don't really like Hend. I'm gonna make Orstalor our clan chief, to be honest. Our best animals person is Ernalda. Our best bargainer is... wow, we suck at bargaining. We're just really, really bad. Oh boy, woof. Okay, this is not gonna be good. Alright. Our best combatant... Hold the phone. Wait a second. Okay, never mind. Hush my mouth. Oralkarth is actually our best bargainer. But Enderos is a Ceres worshipper, so I want him. So who's our current bargain person? We've got a good leader. In terms of magic, we've got a good magician. That's fine. Plants we don't really necessarily need, but we have Ernalda. I want Ernalda on the ring because she's an Ernaldan. Anastera is excellent with animals. So we've got leadership, magic, plants, animals. That's 4 slots. We've got Elgain there for fighting. We've got him there for custom, and then we have a trickster. Doesn't leave us with any good bargainers on the ring. That's probably okay. But this guy and this guy are the people we'll send out to make trades and stuff. Orlanth is quite the diplomat when he wants to be. Do we have any other tricksters? No. Oh, yeah, Pentarest actually has renowned combat. But he's an Elmali. We want 7 gods on the ring. So, having Elgain... And Pentarest is old, is the other thing. Yeah, this is funny. We actually have several, like, really powerful Elmali, which is weird. That's not usual. We've got another one. We have so many Elmali and no, like, almost no Orlanthi in this clan. That's hilarious. Look at this shit. We have 2 Orlanthi and neither of them are any good. Amazing. I love it. Okay, I think this ring will be fine. So we'll have Orstalor as our clan chief for now. We'll have Ernalda as also the... Actually, you know what? You know what? I wanted an Ernaldan clan chief. I'm gonna make Ernalda. Why are you? Take that off. You're okay. No, I don't want you to be the clan chief. You be you. I know you're happy enough where you are. You be the clan chief. And then we're also gonna have Orstalor on the ring because he's just good at shit. Okay, great. How much does it matter having an Ernaldan chief? It matters a little. Alright, everybody's satisfied. We should have more hunters. Someday this clan will be... Thank you, Elgain, for your advice, I guess. Intigarn knows where it's at. Bada bing, baby. What the fuck? Kenstrel, what do you mean by this? Kenstrel, that's not advice. That's just our name. That's not... Okay. Okay. And Jansen's like, really healthy. Great. Good work, everybody. Good. Okay. We got them Ernaldan ladies. Yes, we do. All right. Weapon Thanes. We need 302 workers. We could probably stand a few more Weapon Thanes. Yeah, we don't have enough Weapon Thanes. Yeah, okay. Let's recruit. Great. Okay, we're up to 13. We're up to 13 Weapon Thanes, which is good. How's our farming going? We could handle more cropland. Thank you for your words of wisdom. This is what I love about this game. Sometimes these guys just say shit and it does not matter. They're just here. He's just like, oh, you're asking me a question? Cattle know when they ought to go home and then they leave the pasture. Yep, they sure do, buddy. Food is okay. We're good on farming. Pigs need 23 hides. Wildland, that's fine. Okay. But we can handle another 32 hides of cropland, so we're just gonna crank the cropland up a little bit. We have 820 cows, which is good. In terms of our magic, what do we got? We have Ernalda is giving us blessed crops. That's really nice. Barntar is giving us vigor, so oh shit, look at that. So our crop yield is up, and our farmers are working more productively. And our cows are producing more food. Hell yeah, brother. Food for days. Food for everybody. And we already know the secrets of Ernalda feeds the tribe. Fantastic. I am going to... we need to sacrifice for more ritual before we can enlarge our Ernaldan temple. What blessings does Lanker Moy give? Lanker Moy lets us know how to read, primarily, and then he also gives us a couple of other blessings that let us, like, divine better, and that lets us do better in legal cases. So he's pretty cool. Like, I like Lanker Moy. Isseres helps us trade, which is kind of useful. Yermal... Yeah, you don't build shrines to Yermal, really. So I'm going to sacrifice to Ernalda, because Ernalda's cool. We're going to sacrifice some goods to Ernalda. In this game, for some reason, and I don't know why, you should always sacrifice in multiples of 7. Sacrificing less than 7 of something does basically nothing, and 7s are like the break points where things get better. So I sacrifice 14 usually. Just superstition, I don't know that it actually accomplishes anything. Okay, Ernalda has given us a new ritual which preserves food against spoilage. Okay, so a woman has come to us accusing her husband of adultery and wants to keep her bride price. Her kin from another clan are here to support her claim. Okay, so if we rule against her, it will piss off her clan, who are the Osgosi. So if she's completely convinced, that's fine. Anastera has told us so. Jurnalda has no opinion because she's, like, bad at stuff. Like, let's be totally honest. Jurnalda, our clan chief, not good at stuff. Elgain has a story to tell us and wants to conduct the divination because she doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Intagarn thinks that this is actually a ruse. Kenstrel wants to do literally anything. He has no opinion. And Janston wants us to conduct a divination to find out if this guy is having sex. Better he be sleeping with an Orlanthi than an elf, that's fair. Yeah, let's conduct a divination, why not? The spirits of our ancestors said that the stink of adultery was on Gandrostarn like the fur on an Alinx. Well, adultery's bad. So, do I... Okay, so basically Kenstrel is saying just outlawing him doesn't do it. You have to pay the bride price. You can outlaw him or not, but you gotta pay the price. Oh. Intagarn actually says she has no right to demand her bride price, but he has good custom, and Kenstrel has renowned custom, so I believe Kenstrel here. Yeah, I guess people are saying... Okay, yeah, outlaw him, pay the bride price. Alright, my Kim will say that you are just. Okay, that's fine. Great. Let's look at the map, shall we? So here we are. We are the Calfused. We are surrounded by clans who don't like us much. We have the Orlmarth just to our north, the Treebroth clan, who the hell are they? The Zethnoring, the Wolf clan, the Old Owls who hate us, the Fire Quartz. There's the Quiven Mountains. Across the mountains we have friends. So the Blue Spruce are friendly to us, and the Ernal Dory are friendly to us. And then way the hell down in, like, Prax, basically, for some reason the Raxtanti just have real beef. And I don't know why. Okay, interestingly, also the Stag Hearths don't like us very much. Let's, there is a tribe, so the Kolimar tribe has already been established. The Arnorings, Staghearth, the Assaultings, the Tarlings, and I think the Badger clan are all in the Kolimar tribe. If we look at our relations, we are allied with the Blue Spruce and the Ernal Dory. We owe favors to a bunch of clans. We are owed favors by the Badgers, Assaultings, and Tarlings. We have feuds with the Old Owls and the Raxtanti. We have no one in a tribe. And the Kolimar tribe is down there. Have the Badgers, Tarlings, Staghearts, Arnorings, and Assaultings. Great. Good to know. So let's start making friends. Try to make peace with the Raxtantes. Our chances of forming an alliance are best with the Osgosi. Where are the Osgosi? Oh, right there, across the mountains. They're a bit far away. Let's send to the Orlmarth. Actually, it's trade that I want to establish. So we're trading with the Fire Quartz and the Osgosi. I want to trade with the Orlmarth. So let's send a caravan to the Orlmarth. Wildcat, never mind. The Wildcats have the most cows. Let's send a caravan to the Wildcats. And we want to sell goods and buy cows. And we'll send 4 weapon thanes and 10 footmen with him. There we go. Cows are important. Cows are important. Best way to make friends with a handful of corpses, a copper rod, and a thunderstorm. He is a god learner, let him die! That's all I have to say about that. Okay, it's fire season, so it's summer. We're doing good. Our cropland is good. Our wildlands and pasture, I think, are good. Does anybody have anything to say about pasture? Yeah, we're fine on pasture. Okay, let's go sacrifice for some more blessings. Or actually, let's build. Cool. Okay, so we traded 40 goods for 43 cattle. So Enderos actually got us a good deal. Presumably because of his excellent bargaining. Fantastic. I love it. A delegation from the Genesti clan arrived, but before we learned their mission, there was a disturbance in the clan hall. Ashart made lecherous remarks about Renatha. Her sister Ernaldesta, one of our weapon thanes, drew her sword and had to be restrained from attacking Ashart. Luckily, there was no breach of hospitality, but the Genesti are furious. Okay, interesting. Did we trade with the Olmarth? No, we traded with the Wildcats because they had the most cows, and we want cows because cows are important. Journals. Why is anyone even thinking about the duels? This is a peaceful expedition. This will eventually blow over, but it will take time for tempers to cool. We should send them on their way with gifts. Okay, so my interpretation of this is that Ashart is one of the Genesti and said something off color about one of our people, or possibly one of our people who married one of their people, and her sister is one of our weapon thanes. So yeah, there's been a problem. Elgain just wants to see blood. Neither Ashart nor Ernaldesta have behaved well. Hospitality is sacred to the gods. Real Housewives of Dragon Pass. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, not gonna lie, that's a big part of this game. Okay, if the Ernaldesta had wounded Ashart, they would have withdrawn there for the gods. Yeah, so breaking hospitality is a big, big deal. Like, these people came peacefully, we accepted them, and then, like, this whole shit happened. And so if anyone had been injured, it would have been totally our fault. I'm gonna apologize. Some of the people complained we had not stood up for our women. Eh, screw you. Okay. Though we don't know all of Orlant's blessings, we allocated Mysteries magic so a sacrifice may succeed. We are kind of short on goods. How many goods do we actually make? Okay, our market will make a profit of around 5 goods this year. Not much. We are not trading with many people. I would like to establish more trade partners, to be honest. Let's see if we can establish a market with the Orlmarth. We want to establish a route. Okay. Let's see how that goes, and we will also send out an exploration. Let's go, like, kind of over here-ish. We'll send, like, some guys with Penterest, but not that many. Blacktail the Bull. You always start with Blacktail the Bull. And Blacktail the Bull is extra virile, so you have more calves, more natural growth. Okay, so we've established a regular trade route with the Orlmarthi, and we made a profit. Cool. Uh-oh. Okay, this is one of those classic Orlanthi, like, Dragon Pass events. 4 weeks ago, Oral Kensor died of old age in his sleep. His family mourned and buried him, but death has not inconvenienced Oral Kensor. Each night he climbs from his grave, returns home, sits at his son's table, and demands a meal. He stays until dawn, eating their food and drinking their mead. His family is distraught. We won't have enough to last through dark season, and the sight of a rotting corpse eating porridge puts us off our dinner. Our children grow thin. Well, you know what? Undead, bring me my sword! Look, this is why you have Humakti on the ring, alright? Humakti is the god of death and truth. Humakti hates the undead. Undeath is a violation of the natural order of things, which Humakti protects. And, yeah. We're gonna send in Elgain. We blessed our best sword with terrible Humakti spells, and Elgain took it and laid in wait. When Oral Kensor's revenant entered the house, she struck. The sword clove, and Oral Kensor fell in 2 pieces. We buried them in separate graves. His feasting days are done. Okay, it's dark season. It is winter. We should not go anywhere. Unfortunately, Pinterest is exploring. Good luck to him. We are going to sacrifice for more magic. We've got Blessed Crops and Preserve, both of which are good. I would like Blessed Children as well, but I think as a peace clan who's not going to do a ton of raiding, having an El Mali shrine giving us steadfast would be really, really handy. So I'm going to sacrifice to probably Elmo and see if I can get steadfast. Because that would be nice. Well, he gave us the sun ritual, so that's okay. Uh-oh. Our explorers return with an odd duck person. His people live in the upland marsh area. He brings a terrible warning. The undead of the marsh are on the move. They are controlled by a centuries-old magician called Delecti. The ducks have always struggled to suppress the undead, but now they must also fight off raids launched by Orlanthe settlers. Delecti's weird priestesses have begun to enlarge the marsh. Uh-oh. We won't last long if Delecti turns our croplands into swamps. Mercenaries probably want 11 cows apiece? Hell no, brother. We keep our cows. Unfortunately, Humak scorns a bloodless sacrifice, so actually, either way, we're gonna lose some... Intigaran, I don't give a shit about... Don't... Stop it. We can convince our neighbors to stop raiding the ducks if it means protection from the undead. Okay, so we could either... We could send our own warriors, but we're a peace clan. We're not very good at fighting. We could hire mercenaries. That will cost a lot of cows. We can sacrifice to Humak. You gotta sacrifice cows. Humak doesn't care about goods, so it would have to be that. We could try to tell the other clans to stop raiding the ducks, but I don't know if it'll work. Why can't we do multiple? It's just how the game works. The game only lets you choose one option. I'm going to sacrifice to Humak. We don't keep thralls, so we're going to sacrifice... I'm going to sacrifice 14 cows. Well, sacrifice was well received, so that's good. Okay, we also don't have any Orlanthe mysteries, and Orlanthe is, of course, the king of the gods, so, like, having some Orlanthe stuff would be good. I'm gonna sacrifice to Orlanthe. Revealed the workings of lightning. Okay, fair enough. Oh, okay. Okay, this is an interesting event. So an old woman introduces herself as Leica, brings a baby to you. She's been raising the child alone in the woods, so you can assume she's been outlawed. I raised this girl in a shield so that she will grow up to be a mighty warrior. Time she had a clan, I bring her to you. Her name is Collier. The runes that she's showing, she has the sky rune, and that's a harmony rune on her arm. An infant cradled in a shield in the wilderness will grow up to be a mighty warrior. So people are saying mostly take the girl in, or adopt both the woman and the girl. I'm going to adopt both the woman and the girl. There we go. Pleased by our generosity. There's a reason you should follow. That's one of those events that has multiple parts. You should take the girl in at least. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice to Orlanthe again, so we can get the rain. Oh, or we learned the details of a myth. That's actually really good to have, because Orlanthe and Aroke is one of the ways you can stop a drought. It's a hero quest. It is storm season, so this is a season that doesn't have a direct analog. Storm season is like the weather's really bad. It's not necessarily like... Yeah, it's basically winter, an extension of winter. I'm gonna try... I really want rain. I want to build a shrine that gives us rain. I'm gonna try one more time. Thunderstone, okay. Ngarna, who's chieftain of our old clan, says the pharaoh is not all that bad. He did not make them into slaves as we had thought he would. Okay, well, whatever. Nobody cares about you. Alright, so the clan has 16 more people, 30 more cows, and no more horses than we did last Sacred Time. We're positive on food. We're positive on goods. We're up on people. Things are great. Things are just going fantastic. And the God Talkers rode on a raid with Orlanth. They learned that if we sent no more than a dozen warriors, our first cattle raid would be extraordinarily successful. Yes. MC, I definitely recommend getting it. The link that I put here is to GOG. I know GOG, it's not on sale. I believe there are some differences between the GOG version and the Steam version, maybe, but I don't know exactly what they are. Excuse me. Alright, I'm going to put 2 points into herds, 2 points into crops, 1 into mysteries, and I think I'm going to put 1 into health, and again, keep 2 points in reserve. Okay, cool. How are we doing on weapon things? More hunters. Happy having the protection of a clan. Kenstrel just has... The man just has nothing to say. I'm like, how do you think the clan's doing, Kenstrel? He just looks at me blankly and goes, the cow-fused clan. Absolute legend right there. Alright, cool. Great. I love it. Yeah, we could have more hunters. We should have 70 hunters. I'm not going to have 70 hunters. We can have 50 hunters. That's fine. Wow. Outlaw women have come to abduct our handsome young men. How dare they? So rude. The kidnapped men are married. If they dally with these outlaw women, they commit a grave offense. We've got to stop them. Okay, yep, let's send a war party to rescue the men. Who leads the war party? I'm actually going to send her because she has room to grow and she's kind of young. So yeah, let's do that. And we're going to send like 5 weapon thanes and 15 footmen. The outlaws were too strong for us and we drew back. We failed. Elgain, come on now. Come on now. Okay, so these 2 guys came back. When asked what happened, they made up an elaborate story. Only the women want to press this issue. I can convince them to let the matter rest. Oh boy. The truth has many virtues, but it does not help you sleep at night. Okay. They're obviously lying, but it will be hard to prove. Okay. I really think there's only 2 ways we resolve this. Do nothing, not a great option. War party, not a great option. We can either try to convince the women that nothing happened, or we question one of them until they admit adultery. According to Kenstrel, that should be Garstel. We can go either way. If we force them to admit adultery, then we're going to have to outlaw them. But our odds of success might be better. I don't really know. Yeah, I'll probably... Let's try to convince the women. Well, the women aren't taking it, so... Okay. Garstel told more lies and even more lies until he became tangled up in them, and Kenstrel showed they could not all be true. Garstel admitted his adultery and reluctantly implicated Coralme as well. Now that it's out in the open, if we don't outlaw them, they are considered pardoned. Yeah, we're gonna outlaw them. Gotta do it. Mood goes up. People said we had behaved in a just manner. Okay, It is what it is. We tried. We tried to convince them to let it rest. They were not going to let it rest, so there we go. We failed to save them. We did. I'll be honest. The person that I blame most right here, I blame Elgain. We sent her to lead the war party to rescue them. She failed. It's it's a shame, but it happens. Okay, so really we could use more cows, is what I'm seeing here. We should try a cattle raid this year. I agree. We should. We should recruit more weapon thanes, but it is planting season, so we shouldn't raid right now. What we should do... How many weapon thanes are we dealing with here? Could stand a few more weapon thanes. Okay, we need 306. We have 369 farmers. Stop saying that! Kenstrel, how dare you? Okay, so we have 369 farmers. It would be nice to hear from Uncle Sartar back in Herodland. So we need 295 farmers. Okay, yeah, so let's recruit up to 17 weapon thanes. Okay, we got 4. That's fine. Alright, now it's fire season. Now we can raid. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a cattle raid. We are going to raid the Old Owls because they are our enemies. They're known for a history of mad chieftains. And we're sending no more than 12. So we're sending 7 weapon thanes, 4 footmen. And there we go. 35 cows, morale up, no consequences. Nothing bad can ever happen. Okay, we have discovered the Slapfoot ducks. Are weapon thanes rune lords? So, no, certainly not all of the weapon thanes are going to be rune lords. A clan like this, so we have 800 people in the clan. Like, we probably have 1 or 2 rune lords, maybe. Definitely, we don't have 17. But, like, in a clan like this, like, we'll have at least 1 priest. And then we'll probably have, like I said, 1 or 2 rune lords. Yeah, no, I think we stick with peace, to be honest. We're Arnaldans. Geronalda is actually saying we should demand they cede half their land, but I don't think that's wise. I'm just gonna give them peace. There we go. They would praise us to their kin in the swamp. We're friends to the ducks. We are duck friends. It's fine. Sora Goodseller comes to trade. In addition to the usual exchange of goods, she asks if we have any white horses. Though we have some light gray horses, none can truly be called white. What does the trickster say? The trickster says we could paint a horse white. I've done it before. Yeah, so remember, just before that, we had the event where a duck from the swamp came and told us about the necromancer, and we sacrificed to Humok to help protect the ducks. So, we're being friendly to ducks this time. Yeah, we'll just offer to save the next horse for her. Okay, so, we did a nice cattle raid. Cow numbers going up. That's good. That's what we want. Our primary goal. I don't think we necessarily need to raid anybody else. We only have 40 goods. We do have 3 trade partners currently. That said, our markets are not doing amazing. We only have 11 crafters. Yikes. The clan mood is worried. Why is the clan mood worried? That's just rude. Let's do a little bit more exploration, shall we? We'll kind of explore up that way. Okay, it is harvest season. Oh, we're actually... I guess we're actually a little bit short of what we need. Huh. Clear some wildlands so there's room to grow. Yeah, that's fair. We can clear some wildland. We can kick our pasture up to, like, 50. Oh, okay, so we're working all of our cropland, but we're short of herdsmen. Ah, because our cow numbers have been going up. Gotcha. Okay, so we need to recruit. I'll offer land and sheep from... Yeah, nearby clans, any clan, and our kin in Heorgland. Wow. Okay. An exploration party has returned with Humat's Raven Banner. When carried into a fight, this guarantees victory, however the standard bearer is always killed. So basically, what this does is, it lets you fight battles where you know you're going to lose at least one weapon thane, but you're going to win. And that's really important for us, because we're a peace clan. So we are definitely going to keep it. A young shepherd reports the theft of several sheep. The thieves are surely outlaws. The people are mistrustful. Harsh punishment for this loathsome crime might renew their confidence. I could bring these men to heel aided only by a child and armed only with a piece of straw. Okay, then. So, Elgain says drive them off. Orstalor says kill them. Intigarn says pardon them because he's a trickster. Nobody else really has an opinion. Yeah, let's drive off the outlaws. Okay, well, that's fine. It looks like the farmers are uncertain, which is a little bit of a shame. Food situation seems okay. Pigs need 25 herds of wildlands, need 70 herders. Okay, yada, 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 yada. Do you have anything else to say? No, you don't. Kenstrel will never get over our name. We have a few sick, but no wounded. We're doing good. I'm just going to sacrifice for some magic. Magic, baby. Yeah, let's sacrifice to Orlanth real quick. Hey, Orlanth, teach us about rain, please? Nope. Hey, 63 new Kotars to the clan. Goddamn outlaws, how dare they? Drive them off! Okay, there we go. We gave chase and drove them off. Perfect. So, okay, the clan mood is reserved. The farmers are still uncertain. That's fine. We're actually good on food, I think. How was our food last year? Expected harvest should last a year. Yeah, you know what? Let's throw a feast. Yeah, let's have a medium feast. We'll invite the neighbors. Elgain, I'll be out on patrol. I guess Elgain doesn't like parties. Really does just... Okay, fair enough. Alright, feast! The Bakhads are calling in their favor. He wants 50 food. That's fine. Oh, he asked for more than what was customary, and we gave it to him. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. My bad. My bad. Okay, the farmers don't like us. Even... We just had a feast, and the farmers still don't like us. All right. I'm gonna give the farmers presents. There you go. Okay, well, they're a little bit better now. Haven't learned all of Orlanth's blessing. Yeah, that's fine. So we've got our Arnaldan Temple, which is doing good. I'm still trying to get rain. I really am. Come on, Orlanth. Come on now. There we go. Rain. Perfect. Okay, Farina, a member of the Wildcat Ring, comes looking for warriors willing to join a hunting party. Their Tula is being terrorized by a gigantic and dangerous creature called the Black Worm. They will pay 3 cows worth of goods to each warrior willing to help. They need up to 5 warriors. The farmers fear worms, but the bravest might be willing to accompany the weapon thanes. Anyone wanting to convince a worm must be able to think like a worm. I mean, we are dragon friends. So, yeah, it's a worm. I'm going to send a party to convince the worm to move along. And I'm going to send this guy. Yes. With 5 warriors and 10 footmen. How much do I give the worm? I give him 5 cows and 5 goods. Well, the worm did not want to move along, so that's a shame. Okay, we just gave him some shit for nothing. I don't like that. Not a big fan. But I am going to build a shrine to Orlanth. Perfect. The spirits of our ancestors are peevish because we are stuck in our ways and not learning anything new. We're even on cattle. Damn it. 148 people and even on cattle? That's no good. I don't like that. And we're also really low on goods, damn. Okay. Alright, well, we gotta put 2 points into herds. I'm also gonna put 2 points into crops. I'm gonna put a point into trade. And we gained 1 horse for some reason, which is kind of cool. And I'm going to put 2 points into mysteries. Yeah, I know I haven't been raiding. We're a peace clan. What do you want? Okay, so here we are. This clan kind of becoming mid. Yeah, I know. Realistically, so what we can do is we could reorganize as a balanced clan. The balanced clans are actually the most powerful by far. The penalties of being peace or war overwhelm the downsides overwhelm the benefits. So we can reorganize as a balanced clan, that's fine. We're being raided by the horse nomads. There's a lot of them, all mounted, so we're gonna use the Humox Raven banner. And our objective is to drive them off. We're gonna skirmish. We tried to hold them off with missile fire, but the nomad terrains used the terrain to outflank us. None of the weapon thanes want to carry the banner. Do you want a ring member to carry it? Oh, Elgain. Death comes to everyone. Not everyone gets to choose when. Wow. Okay, I mean, that's like... You gotta respect that shit. You got to respect that shit. I'm sorry. There's no other choice. There you go, Elgain. Their magic was stronger than ours, but we were not dismayed. We drove the horse nomads off. We captured 8 horses. After the battle, we found Elgain's body still clutching Humox Raven banner. There you go. It's what you gotta do sometimes. Alright. Well, we gotta put somebody else on the ring now. Our best combatant is Pentrist. He's old, but... Actually, Arene here is young and surprisingly good. Who does Dorasaur worship? Barntar. Pentrist is actually an incredible badass, but he's just old. He's 52. He's gonna die. We could put Arene on there. She's young. It could help gain her experience for... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Pinterest on the ring, and then I'm going to send Irene exploring a bunch, because that will help boost your stats. So yeah, Pinterest, congratulations, you're on the ring. Priestess of Chalana Arroy have gathered to pay homage to the goddess. We have 8 people sick and 26 wounded. Yeah, ask them to heal everybody, by all means. They'll come back and ask us a favor. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Now, the only downside of that is, now we have 2 Ilmali, which is not perfect, magically speaking. Yeah, I actually shouldn't have done that. Hold on. You, sir. Combat. Best combatants. You, sir, need to go away. We need Irene on the ring. There we go. Oh, the weapon thanes of the Ernal Dory killed that worm. Okay. The lands to the west are full of evil foreigners. They never get off their horses. They worship Yelm, the bad emperor, so I know we haven't seen the last of them. What is the Elmul rune? That's a special one that's associated with Elmul. It's like a personal glyph as opposed to one of the standard runes. Alright, it's fire season. I think we should go raiding. Or possibly cattle raiding. Yeah, let's launch a cattle raid. Against the old owls, who are the weakest. And we'll send, like, just 16 guys. We were spotted. That is a shame. Well. Problematic. Let's evade. And our goal is survival, I think, when we're outnumbered like this. Okay, both sides withdrew without engaging. Perfect. We will build a watchtower. We've sent no emissaries for quite some time. That's true. Let's send, let's go talk to the Osgosi. They're near some of our allies. Maybe they'll be friendly. Their main deity is Argan Argar. Fascinating. Okay, so... So, Argan Argar isn't even an Orlanthi god. Argan Argar is the darkness, is the god of surface darkness. He's a troll god, who's like their equivalent of Viserys. He's like a trade and communication deity of the trolls, which is fascinating. It's actually a really, really interesting fact that this is like their main god. So presumably they're, you know, they're from the Holy Country, which was dominated by trolls for a long time before the Pharaoh. So I guess they worship troll gods. That's really weird. I'm not going to send an emissary to them because we hate trolls. I'm going to send an emissary to the Zeth Noring. Try to make peace with the Roxtanti. I don't care about the Roxtanti. They're way far away. What's our goal here? Yeah, we're just going to give them presents. Just, you know, because we're just badass like that. Here, have some food. Yeah, that's right. 70 food. We don't give a fuck. We got food all over the place. We got food coming out our ears. A shard comes to ask if you know the details of Elmul guards the stead. We don't know the secrets of that myth, but if we tell lies about the gods, our magic will suffer. Just make up the details. Nah. Okay, fair enough. So we told him something. It just wasn't what he wanted originally. Can we force them to turn to Orlanth? No, we cannot. We'd be better off on our own. You're an Aseres worshiper. How can you say we'd be better off on our own? Wow. Rude. How are we doing on farming? Food seems good. I think I actually need a little bit more pasture for the sheep and the pigs. And then we can also increase our cropland just a little bit. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. We have a shrine to Orlanth, who's giving us rain, which is good. I would also like woad, to be honest. Yeah, let's just... We got 61 goods. We're kind of poor. I'm not gonna lie. Let's sacrifice to Vinga. Real quick. Pathfinder ritual. Great. Cool. Jansen has been struck down by an old injury. The healers say the wound never fully healed, and this time it will take his life. Jansen faces death bravely, chants a death poem, lapses into unconsciousness, and dies. Whew. Rough. With that wound, Jansen is lucky he lived as long as he did. Okay, let's send emissaries around to recite his death poem. Well, they listened politely, didn't seem to do anything, but that's fine. Well, now we need a new, guy on the ring. Who's got magic? Jareen's got magic. Jareen's got hella magic. But we've already got an Arnaldan clan chief. Although, let's be honest, our Arnaldan clan chief kinda sucks. Jaranalda is not good at stuff. The ring gets worse every year. Yeah, he was Chalana Roy. This is not a great run, not gonna lie. I have seen better clans. Alright, I'm kicking Jaranalda out because she's not very good. Here's what I'm gonna do. Alright? Are we ready for this? Are we ready for this? We're gonna put this old lady in as clan chief, because she's really good at magic. And then we've got Orstalor around with good leadership. We've got a good custom guy. We've got Kenstrel. We've got... got decent bargaining. Plants. Yeah, we'll put Brenna on the ring, because she's got very good animals, and she's also got good plants. Who was our other animals person? Oh, Orstalor is actually excellent at animals for some reason. We got all kinds of animal people. Yeah, I know no one's qualified to act as healer, and that's because we don't have one. Hey, but the clan's optimistic. Look, the cows are doing alright, so you know what? That's just fine with me. We've built a Pathfinder shrine to Vinga, so I'm actually going to do a little bit of exploration here. We're gonna go exploring out past Carofin. And yeah, we'll send Irene because she needs some toughening up. Oh, the Fire Quartz Chieftain has declared all-out war on the werewolf Telmori. We lost a cow. We lost a cow. Inconceivable. We're producing hella food though, so definitely I think we should start trading food away. We are up on goods. Okay. Again, good cattle raid omens. Definitely need some cattle raids. I'm going to put a point into war. I'm going to put 2 into crops, 2 into herds. I'm going to go ahead and put 1 into trade and 1 into health. And I'm not too worried about mysteries this year. Oral Karth died of old age. His kin were not very sorry to see him go. He was very difficult to live with. Wow, harsh. Okay. Our explorers returned to report an encounter with very strange foreigners. They wear odd clothes and speak in a peculiar way. They identified themselves as the Black Horse Troop, said they served a hero named Sir Ethelrist. The Black Horse Troop is a really interesting piece of lore. They're not chaotic, but they are definitely foreign, strange, and incredibly dangerous. We would be mad to attack this group in any season. Yes, I agree. Excuse me. Yeah, let's see if they want to trade treasures. Well, they don't, but thanked us for asking. Okay, that's fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see if we can trade. We could sell some of our horses. How many horses do we have? We have 65 horses. We actually don't need that many horses. Let's send a caravan to... We don't need to buy food. We should spare a few cows. Blasphemy! Throw this man out. The wildcats have the most cows. The slapfoot ducks have the most food. Hey, wildcats. Wildcats. Yeah, let's... I'm gonna sell you some horses for cows. What are horses used for? Weapon thanes. Every weapon thane requires a horse. Ooh, Sora Goodseller offers a great treasure. A whirlwind trapped in a clay jar. Sora does us a favor by making this offer. I feel ready to haggle with her as long as we are certain of a maximum price. Sure, I'll dicker with her. Persuaded us to pay more than we had intended. Okay, fair enough. We're pretty much out of goods now, but that's alright. Okay, let's also send out some exploration. We will explore... Let's go explore down at the Beast Valley. Okay, there we go. We traded 8 horses for 29 cattle. Derek gave us hospitality. He has a reputation as a ring giver, meaning generous, which he certainly lived up to. Great. So what does the jar do? We don't actually know. I don't think there's a way we can find our treasures. Hold on. Where are our treasures? It's fire season. We allocated a point of magic to raiding. We don't have enough warriors to defend ourselves. RIP. We should try a cattle raid this year. We absolutely should. Let's launch a cattle raid. On... Where are the rocks stunt? On the... Yeah, the old owls. Why not? We're feuding with them. There we go. 27 cows for free. Boom. Perfect. Alright, we host a wedding banquet for the marriage of the high-ranking young warder Anastakos to Enarin, a talented and pious young maiden from the Ernaldori. You're welcoming Enarin into your clan and celebrating the original wedding of Orlanth and Ernalda. So we can give blessings to them. We can compose a poem in honor of the Carls. Interesting. We could give them gifts, or give them 30 cows. We'll give them blessings. How much of our clan magic? I'll give them 2 points of magic. I'm feeling generous. They blessed us in return. Our God Talkers told us the Ernaldori had given us much luck. Interesting. Okay, so in Orlanthi society, there are kind of, like, several rungs of people, right? There's the chieftain, and, like, the priests and stuff. There are the thanes, who are the warrior nobility. There are the Carls, who are the regular people. The definition, the thing that defines a Carl is owning enough cattle and land to plow. is owning effectively what's called a hide of land, a specified measurement of land. Or, it's not technically ownership, the clan owns the land, but the Carls plow it and harvest it, and etc. And there are other associated requirements, like Carls are required to own specific items and stuff. A Kotar is the rank below that. A Kotar is a free man, is a free person, but not as well respected. Kotars typically don't own cattle. They may herd other people's cattle, they may be tenant farmers, they may own sheep or something like that, but they don't have cattle, they don't have as much land, they're not as high status. And then below the... excuse me. And then below there are thralls, which are basically slaves. Not all clans keep thralls, we don't. So, you know. We don't have enough weapon thanes. When you think about it, weapon thanes are just Carls who eat too much. The weapon thanes are being treated better than the farmers. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and bump up our weapon thanes. Okay, so we came back from Beast Valley, teaming with beast folk, minotaurs, centaurs, duckmen, fox people, even wasp people. Irene came across a small community of fox people. Many of your kind have offended us and we have killed them. You have not done so overmuch, so we will pardon your ignorance and spare your lives. Great, love it. We cannot raid during Earth season because we are harvesting during Earth season. Yes, Carl's fight. So one of the things that defines, like, Orlanthi quote-unquote manhood is owning a minimum of weapons and equipment. The standard is you have to own a spear, a helmet, and a shield. At minimum to be considered like a full clan member. Now, Orlanthi are actually pretty open about gender roles in a lot of ways. So there are women, like women can worship the cult of Vinga, which is like Orlanth as a woman. So Vingan women also like take this role where they manage land and they show up to the weapon takes, the clan meetings, with like the weapons and accoutrements of traditional Orlanthi manhood. And vice versa. There are also Orlanthi men who take the feminine role. So, you know, it's more complicated than just that. But yes, Carls fight. Carls are expected to own weapons. We're trying to trade. I'm going to sacrifice to a series real quick. I want to get the market blessing if I can. Spare grain. It's alright. Uh-oh, a few of the cows are ill. The Carls say some plants they haven't seen before are spreading into that part of the grazing lands. They worry that the plants harbor disease spirits. We can dig up the plants. The tree people are invading our lands. It's the elves. Some plants make cows sick for a little while. How's your animals? Well, your animals is actually excellent. Separate the diseased cows from the healthy ones. Okay, so we've got good magic. So a few options here. We can kill the diseased cows, which means sacrificing 40 cows. We can separate the diseased ones from the healthy ones, which means they'll probably die. We can sacrifice to Geralda to try and heal them or make them better. Or we can take the very pragmatic route of just sending people to dig up and destroy the plants that are causing the disease. Now, the issue will be, if it's just eating the plants, then the cows will recover. If the plants have disease spirits in them, which are a real thing in Glorantha, which actually do have effects, then the cows will die anyway, and the problem will get worse because removing the plants does not remove the spirits. Are footmen Carls, Kotars, or either? Footmen in the shield wall are typically Carls. Kotars, when they go to battle, typically act as skirmishers and light infantry. Unfortunately, we do not have a Chalana Arroy worshipper on the ring. We do have a Geraldan, however, so we're going to sacrifice to Geralda. Okay, the sacrifice protected the herds. Good, 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 good. I want to Oh, we do have literacy. Helps our dealings with other clans. How many? I have one. I have one temple. 1, 2, 3, 4 shrines. I'm just gonna go ahead and build a shrine to Osiris. How are we doing on food? Assume Uralda does not like cow sacrifices. Yeah, I don't think she does. Okay, so I think farming-wise we're doing good. The farmers still don't really like us. He's just gonna do this every time, isn't he? This is just what he says. Anytime you come to Kenstrel, and you ask if somebody please delete that bot. Oh god. Alright, hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, problem solved for right now. Yeah, anytime you ask Kenstrel for advice about the clan, he just stares you dead in the eyes and says, "The cow-fused clan." That's all he does. Brenna wants to give gifts to the whole clan. It is dark season, so you know, well, I accidentally clicked and just changed the seasons. Never mind, we didn't do anything that season, that's fine. A young warrior woman of your clan comes to the clan hall with a warrior woman of the Raxtanti clan who you are feuding with. Instarid declares she and Draining have undergone a ritual and declared themselves blood sisters. They will fight to defend one another to the death if necessary. They say we should follow their example and end our foolish and destructive feud. This ritual of sisterhood contravenes our rights. She is a troublemaker, and we should outlaw her. Wow, Kenstrel. Damn. Mr. No Fun over here. She doesn't really mean it. Okay. Bad King Urgrain declared that Doraskull was his brother, but when Doraskull won more glory at the Battle of Condafont, he threw Doraskull into a ravine. That's fascinating, Anastara. Thank you for that little piece of historical trivia. Yeah, we literally have not interacted with the Raxtanti once, so sure, we'll make peace. Yeah, political marriage, fine. Nope, they refused to end the feud. Well, that's their problem. I'm sorry, that's not on us. That's on them. Our best friends at the Ernaldori and the Old Owls hate us the most. That's because we keep stealing we've stolen like 100 cows from the Old Owls. Of course they hate us. Let's go give gifts to someone, shall we? Like the Oralmarth. The Oralmarth are real close to us. Hey, Oralmarth. When in doubt, give gifts. Yeah, absolutely. Here. You want some food? We got food. We're the main food producers of, like, the whole world. There we go. The Oralmarthi extravagantly praised our gifts. Perfect. Old Owl's about to become the No Cows clan. Exactly. Oh, the cult of Yinkin has come. Notice the woods around your Tola are infested with many types of rodents. If you give us something in return, we can perform a ritual which will improve the hunting abilities of your Alanxes. Yermal and Yinkin are not friends. Offer them goods or livestock. Offer them Alanx kittens? Sure. Aw, look at that. These creatures are too beautiful to take from you. We will perform the ritual and will return the kittens to you as a token of our esteem. They then gathered our Alanxes together in a stead, and we heard wails and howls coming from the stead. Could not tell which were made by people and which by cats. Alright, the ritual was a success. Fantastic. I love it. Like it, love it, gotta have it. Okay, so the Oralmarth really like us, right? Right, so let's go propose an alliance. Oh, there's the Whirlwind Jar. Break the jar in battle to unleash a killing storm. Use in battle. Well, I don't want to send that to them. But we will send them... We'll send them, like, 10 horses. as gifts. And like 10 cows? No, we keep the cows. We'll send them 10 horses and 10 goods. Okay, so our emissary approaches the Earl Marthy seeking to negotiate an alliance. He presents the gifts. Once the gift giving is over, how do we approach them for an alliance? Ring forging leads to ring giving. Together we can overcome our foes. We will be celebrated by great poets. Yes! Your talk of overcoming foes makes... Stavos, alright. Enderos, you don't know what you're talking about. This is your fault. We are being raided by the trolls. Okay. So trolls are one of those really interesting races and factions in Glorantha. They're not like classic fantasy trolls at all. Trolls are the people of darkness. They have several interesting qualities about them. One is they have a lot of different subspecies, including the dark trolls, which are the main ones, the ones that people think of when you say trolls, and the trollkin, who are like little goblin things. Trollkin are actually very sad, but we're not getting into all of that right now. In any case, they're primarily nocturnal. They have like sonar, which they refer to as dark sense. And yeah, they're coming to kill us and take our shit. So there are 9 dark trolls, 144 trollkin, but we have 21 weapon thanes and 150 of the feared. Our objective here is to drive them off. I am going to... we actually have a lot more elite melee fighters than them, so I'm going to charge. I'm going to use a point of magic. And I'm not going to use our treasures, because this does not seem desperate to me. Okay, we rushed the troll formation while they were still sacrificing. No one is really in charge on either side. The battle is raging under its own power. How should he fight? His combat is very good. Fight bravely! Hey, Orstalor killed a huge troll berserker. Our warriors were fleeing from a fight near the cattle pens. They were running from a huge troll berserker. It had spears and swords poking into it from all angles, and so roared its challenge and crushed the life from men and cows with a giant spiked club. I tried to grapple with him, but he cut off its head. Hey, there we go. Oh my god, we were driven from the battlefield. They stole 32 cows? The bastards. Unacceptable. Look at that. Their casualties were actually much heavier than ours, but they stole cows. How dare you? How dare they? Aren't they only here because their land got lit up by a sun god? Yes. So the trolls used to live in hell, in the underworld, which they called Wonderhome, which was a perfectly dark place full of fungus and insects that they ate. Until one day, for no reason that they understood, Yelm, the sun god, appeared in the underworld. And that was because he had been killed, and had, of course, gone to the underworld because he was dead. And so they were driven out because they are darkness beings, and then the sun came, and it's just like the sun in the middle of where they lived, and a whole bunch of them were burned to death, and the rest ran away. We're still positive on cows, so I'm not super incredibly mad about it. Unfortunately, I'm out of goods. So that's a problem. I have zero goods right now. Oh, many piglets will be born this year, so that's good. I'm going to max out trade. I'm going to put a point into war. I'm going to put 2 points into herds. Point into mysteries, point into diplomacy. While plowing the fields, the Carls find something strange. It's the enormous skull of some kind of dragon creature. Everybody's saying trade it away. Won't we seem ridiculous if we proudly display something we don't understand? It's an earthshaker, kin to the great dragons, but not a dragon itself. Well, look, we're dragon friends, right? Yeah, display it in their shrine. Put it in the temple to Arnalda. That makes sense. Do it. Go ahead. Why not? Hey, I have great news about Kenstrel. Due to his frequent consultations with the clan ancestors and Lancremoy, Kenstrel's knowledge of Orlanthi customs and legal precedents has surpassed any normal man's. People say he is another Heort. He could surely complete Lancremoy finds the truth. Like, was the game making a cow pun? No, that's what we named our clan. We are the Cow-Fused clan. We're being raided by the goddamn horseman. Alright, that's it. It's time to Whirlwind Jar. It's time to Whirlwind Jar it up. Before the battle even began, 51 of the horse spawn were out of action. Holy shit. We exchanged missile fire with them, but never closed. Okay, so unfortunately we took some pretty heavy casualties there, but alright. So the Whirlwind Jar did its work, but... Look at this man. Heroic custom. Kenstrel, you absolute mad lad. Unfortunately, we don't know the details of this myth, so we can't do this hero quest. So we're gonna need to figure that out. So, what that means is, here in Sea Season... How's the clan doing? We've got a lot of wounded people. Intigarn's still on that. Yep. Arnalda, baby. Enormous tracts of land. What's our clan's patron god? Our patron god is Arnalda. Yes, we are still the Cow-Fused clan, Kenstrel. Thank you for reminding us. Brenna cannot add to what's been said. We're good on weapon thanes. We're good on farmers, I think. Yeah, we should be good on farmers and herders. Everything's fine. Let's... I want to send an emissary to someone who owes us a favor. They owe us a favor. So we're going to call in our favor. We're going to ask for info. Yes. I don't know why that was so dramatic. I would also like to trade more, but I want to get the market blessing first. So let's sacrifice to a series real quick. Oh, we have no goods. That's right. Never mind. Okay, well, let's go exploring instead. Irene? How you doing, Irene? Excellent bargaining. Okay, you haven't really changed yet. That's fine. Yeah, I'll choose you. Just go down into the Quiven. Just actually, you know what? Just explore our own Tola. Okay, we want information. Whether Jarring is right or wrong, he's at least... I want secret stories of the gods. Oh! Told us the story of Elmul guards the stead. Okay, well that's kind of useful. Elmul guards the stead, unfortunately, is really, really hard. Like, really hard. Okay, the party we sent to the northwest found an unusual piece of quartz. It seemed to spark easily, but they brought it back. Our clan magic increased as soon as we received it. It's a 7th wind crystal. If we ever lose that, we'll lose that magic. Wow. That's really cool. Okay, so we got 3 more points of magic for free from a crystal. Gustin, the Carl of your clan, urges you to seek a bride for him. I know people say they find me hard to look at, but I have a good heart, I am kind, and I uphold all the Orlanthe virtues. Surely I deserve a good wife. Brenna down here spitting straight facts. Not gonna lie. Straight facts. Kenstrel, meanwhile, is just a savage about it. It might be our only hope in this instance. Yikes. Will be very hard to convince another clan to give us a bride for him. Okay, we're not going to do trickster magic. That's bad. We'll offer a gift. Who will we ask? Yeah, let's ask the Blue Spruce. We'll give you 10 cows. The mood went down? Why did the mood go down? Come on now. Rude. absolutely rude. Okay, it's fire season. We did put a point into war. So, I think we launch a raid. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do an actual, like, full-blown raid. The Roxtanti denied us to, we tried to end the feud, and they said no. But we've also been just bullying the Old Owls, so let's continue bullying them. Yeah, let's do that. And then, hey, let's get the Blue Spruce. Yeah, let's get the Blue Spruce and ask them to help us out. Okay. We're gonna spend 2 points of magic. Our objective is to plunder. Let's sacrifice to Orlanth. Well, we don't need to use the Raven Banner this time. So let's plunder. Let's sacrifice to Orlanth and maneuver. Oh my god, they have Hopstering Tree Leaper! So we outmaneuver the Old Owls and gained a superior position. The Old Owls have a powerful Orlanthe hero quester. His name is Hofstarring. He flits about the battlefield, throwing barbed javelins down upon your warriors. By fighting through the enemy weapon thanes, Dorisar has come close to Hofstarring, perhaps close enough to cut him down. No. Dorisar, you are renowned for animals. You're not an amazing combatant. I think... So shooting him out of the sky is likely to backfire. Challenging to single combat is definitely going to backfire. We're just going to fight normally. Oof. Okay, so Hofstarring got him because he was really good at fighting, and Dorisar was not. He lived. The Old Owls roared when Dorisar hit the ground. They thought they had already won the fight. That was a mistake. We charged them and slammed their cheers down their throats. Hey, we won! Nice. There you go. We lost 3 of our Carls, but we took 27 cows, 4 horses, 18 goods, and we killed a whole bunch of them. So you know what? That was actually good. How dare they? How dare they? Okay, so a dispute has arisen among the weapon thanes. The Bravos accuse the veterans of taking more than their fair share after past raids and demand 3 out of 4 pieces of loot from this raid to make things square. This is a trifling matter. Order that the loot be shared equally or punish both sides. Let them work it off about themselves. Punish complainers by giving the veterans 3/4 of the loot. Wow, harsh. Well, he's the best leader on the ring. He says, I'm just going to let them work it out themselves. Okay, there we go. They pledge to behave properly in the future. Perfect. Okay, so the Rangdani raided us and stole cows, so I'm going to try to cattle raid them. Where even? Oh, they're up there. Okay. There we go. 37 cows, baby. That's what you get. That's what you get. We're being raided by the Old Owls. The bastards. Time to break out the Raven Banner. Kill as many as possible. Hell yes, brother. None of the weapon thanes want to carry it. How dare... Come on now. Do I want to... No, okay, no. If we're not going to get a volunteer, no, we're not going to carry it. Alright, fine. Okay, so we won, but we lost 5 weapon thanes. Ouch. Ow, painful. Okay, Thanes and priests from the Wolf Clan come to accuse one of our young female... Oh, this is the Rock Clan. These are the Sacred Rock people. We found our God Talker dead in the temple. We asked the spirit of our sacred rock. It said one of your clan had done it. I hold a sliver of our sacred rock, and it tells me this woman here is the killer. Okay. Our relations with the wolves will be harmed by this. Well, you know, sometimes that's just gonna happen. Let's conduct a divination. The signs showed Yarnsar was innocent. Well, the spirit's wrong. Hey, there we go. They were affronted at first, but gradually conceded that the spirits, even a spirit so great as the rock spirit, can sometimes be wrong. That's lucky. It is difficult to convince them that the spirit is wrong. Like, this event has happened before. Okay, so we've successfully regained our cows and our honor. We have a lot of wounded people. Like, we have quite a few wounded. I mean, out of 900 people in the clan, 37 are injured. Yes, Kenstrel, we are still the cow-fused clan. Thank you for reminding me. But we're doing good. Like, we've got a lot of food. We've got a lot of cows. In terms of goods, our goods could be better. But let me sacrifice some goods to a series real quick. Yes, the market ritual. Perfect. Hey, the Oralmarth clan likes us better since we're displaying the big skull. Amazing. Okay, so we don't need spare grain. We need market. Improves the profit of our market. Perfect. Perfect. How many temples do we have? We have 1 shrine. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 shrines, 5 shrines, and 1 temple, which is our Temple of Ernalda. And we need... I want to sacrifice to Lankar Moy for mysteries. Because I want to learn about Lankar Moy finds the truth and perform that hero quest. Clan lore ritual. Okay, that's fine. Lika reports that while she was gathering food in the woods, a tree snatched up her daughter, and she was barely able to rescue her in time. When she led a group of warriors and god talkers back, they conducted a ritual and learned that the tree spirit demanded a human sacrifice, but in turn would gift us either magic or food. It insisted that only a human life would do. Yes, Broken, we did take Ernalda as our main god. Yeah, we're not gonna sacrifice a person to a tree. I'm not gonna do that, to be honest. Yeah, see, look, excellent magic, very good bargaining. Then we've got this guy who's just generally good at stuff. We've got Anastara, who's not very good at stuff, but is good with animals. We've got Irene, who is actually shaping up to be pretty solid. Only 29, excellent, very good, very good, very good. Like, not bad, Irene. That exploration is helping out. Intigarn is also here. Kenstrel is a heroic law speaker. And then we have Brenna. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to chop the tree down is the thing. I'm just going to avoid it. Yeah, let's just avoid it for right now. I'm going to sacrifice to Lankar Moy again, because I really, really want to get that hero quest. Law Speaker Ritual. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll be raided by the trolls again. Our goal is survival. We're going to maneuver here. Hey, charged right into the trap. Fantastic. Love it. Like it. Love it. Gotta have it. It's dark season. Let's do a little bit more exploration just for fun. Let's go... let's explore. And yeah, we'll send Irene to explore. Turned up a well-hidden cave. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, that makes our markets more profitable, because now we have this rare good, this rare pottery clay. Dangmet claims his stead is haunted. We could outlaw the ghost. Kenstrel has heroic custom. We might be able to outlaw the ghost. Let's conduct the divination first. The spirits of our ancestors said this ghost was sent by the Roxtanti to vex us. Resign yourself to the haunting. Okay, so this isn't a legal thing. This is an attack. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take the ghost to court. I'm gonna take the ghost to court. See, I love this shit. It's amazing. The ghost claimed it could not leave the stead where it had promised the Roxtanti that it would vex us. They sacrificed a sheep to me, and so I cannot answer your suit without opening myself up to a countersuit by the Roxtanti. For breach of contract, presumably. Well, okay then. Okay, and this is part of a war, so law won't do it. Unfortunately. Okay. Alright, well. Yeah, send for shamans to banish the ghost. No shamans came. Damn it. Alright, let's build Dangman a new stead. It had moved following the family. Wow. We only have 15 weapon thanes. It's dark season. Yeah, I guess we better attack them. Fuck you! Our goal is to kill as many as possible. We will charge. Yep. There we go. Wow. Something went very bad for them. Yeah, 26 cows, 9 horses, 8 goods, no casualties. They lost 20-some guys and another 36 wounded. Wow. That just charge. Just charge him. That's all. After the attack, the haunting stopped. Okay, great. Alright, Genesti. You're going on the list. Up to 1,029 cows, though. Pretty frickin' cool. Alright, Lankermoy, teach me magic. Threats? Oh, we can divine. Okay, that's right. That's the divination thing. Teach me magic. Yes! Perfect. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. I don't think... I didn't sacrifice for quests, and my magic is not good, so we're not going to do it right now, but we can do Lankermoy Finds the Truth, which is pretty cool. And it's important to do hero quests, so it would be nice to do. At what point do I become king? Becoming king is a ways away. It'll be a little while. We've been streaming for about 2 hours. I'm actually going to take a short break here. Apologies, I'm going to go get another glass of tea, another cup of tea, and a cough drop or something, and I'll be back in probably a couple of minutes. All right? Just hang out for a couple minutes. Be right back. Okay, and we are back. Follow my example and pour vodka into your Pepsi? What? That sounds... I'm not gonna lie. That sounds awful. Okay, so... it is storm season of the year. What year is it? 1334. We've been here 4 years. Almost 4 years. Clan's honestly doing pretty good. Like, it's growing. We're not growing as fast as I might ultimately like, but it's growing. In general, if your clan gets larger than, like, about 13 or 1400 people, you generally have to split. I do want to recruit more weapon things, because I don't think I have enough. Oh, we spotted a cattle raid by the Ilkin Volley. They have 10 horsemen and 28 swordsmen. Wow, they actually outnumber us. I would like to take captives, to be honest. Okay, there we go. They charged right into the trap. We killed 2 of them, killed 3 of them, wounded 10, and took 3 captives and 2 horses. We have 3 prisoners. Let's ransom them. There we go. 15 cows worth of goods. Perfect. Love it. Oh, look at this. 8 more people, 66 more cows, 19 more horses. We're positive on food. We're positive on goods. Life is just... life is just a dream right now. We are making it. And we have good... Our reputation is going up. We're gonna have good fortune this year. 1335 is just gonna be our year, guys. What can I say? Absolutely amazing. All right, let's sacrifice 4. I'm gonna put 2 points into quests because I want to do Lankermoy Finds the Truth this year. We're also gonna put into herds, war, crops, and probably trade. Actually, I'm going to take 1 point out of crops, I think. Yeah. Keep 3 in reserve. Okay, great. Most of our wounded have recovered. Everyone's, like, happy. Okay, wait, hold on. Sir, what do you have to say about the clan? Ah, yes, the Cow-Fused clan. Okay, good. I was just checking that we hadn't changed our name without me noticing. Intigarn thinks a feast is in order. Everyone's happy for once. Amazing. If we have more trading partners, we could support more crafters. I'm with you. I think we should absolutely have more trading partners. In fact, let's go try to make some more trading partners. Who likes us? Do the Slapfoot Ducks like us? Yeah, Slapfoot Ducks. Here, let's establish a route. Bring, yeah, bring like 12 footmen with you, a couple of weapon things. Yeah, let's trade with the Slapfoots. Mordrim the Stout wants Blacktail, the best bull in our herds. Accompanied by 2 adult sons, makes no secret of his determination to get that bull. Offering 30 cows worth of goods. We could gift him the bull. He doesn't just want Blacktail, he needs Blacktail. He could do something bad if we refuse him. Interesting. Okay. I've heard the Fire Quartz clan does terrible things to their cows. I'm gonna offer stud service. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, 5 goods. That's fine. Okay, great. Hey, Microfusion, glad you could join us. Let's also launch more exploration. So, for some reason... So, here's the interesting thing about this, right? On this map, when you click that button, it's supposed to show up in the middle of your Tula. This is implying that for some reason our name is up here, but our clan actually owns the lands, like, down here. If we go to There's a way, or there was a way, to put the borders on this map, and I don't remember what it was. But there should be a way to do that. This, I don't think, is helpful. Map screen. Exploration cross. Okay. Yeah, this isn't helpful. Alright. Well, let's just, yeah, send Irene to explore. Oh, we find evidence that a great battle was fought on our Tula. Okay, let's conduct a divination. They said they were shield bearers to Finan the Legless King, who battled the ore-digging tribe on this spot more than 1,000 years ago. The great Finan died here, but killed a score and 10 of his foes. Recited the details of this battle and said we should reenact it so that Finan's spirit could give us a gift. Yeah, absolutely, we'll reenact it. At the height of our ritual, we heard the clash of sword on shield and saw the Legless King fighting his last valiant fight. Soon afterwards, 4 weapon thanes from Tarsh came to Artula. They said they had dreamt about King Finan, who told them to come here and offer their services to us. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Look at that shit. Hey, they told us their version of the story called Humak the Champion. Very nice. Okay, and the Slapfoot Ducks agreed to be our trade partners. Fantastic. How would he fight if he was legless? He was carried into the battle on a shield. Which is actually, fun fact, carrying nobility into like, ceremonially on shields appears to be a thing that people, like, did. There is, in fact, god damn it, the horse spawn. How dare they? I'm gonna try to use the Raven Banner, to be honest. Okay, one of the weapon thanes picked up the Raven Banner. We drove them off. We captured 13 horses. It's a good thing we just got those 4 weapon thanes, because 3 of them just bit it. Oof. Okay. Yeah, it's not showing the borders, unfortunately. That's a shame. Let's get ready for Hero Questing. We'll probably do this, we'll do this near the end of the year, like in Dark Season or Storm Season or something. Wouldn't it be really easy to kill the shield carriers? Yeah, I mean, realistically, it probably never happened in battle, because, yes, it would be terrible. It'd be a horrible idea. Okay. Yeah, Fire Season. We do have 20 weapon thanes, which is fine. That's enough, right? Yeah, we have enough weapon thanes. They all say the weapon thanes are being treated better than the farmers, and I don't know what that would mean or how to resolve it. Actually, we have 23 weapon thanes. Damn. We got a lot of weapon thanes. Let's go and... you know what? Let's raid the Old Owls. They deserve it. Oh my god, we eluded their patrols. We outnumber them literally 4-1. Wow. Alright, well, our goal is to plunder. We will charge. There was a terrific fight. We were driven off and had no opportunity to obtain... What? I tell you, if I have a complaint about this game, it is the way you don't understand what goes into battles. It's like, and honestly, that's not a really serious complaint because, like, that's how battles are and should be. But, I mean... Yeah, that seems weird. The frustrating thing is that they took a bunch of our auxiliaries captive. So now we have to pay to get them back. And that's 5 cows per person, which is 90 cows. So I'm gonna have to pay it. But we just lost 105 cows because of that. So we're gonna need some of those cows back, man. God damn it. I'm a little bit salty about that one. I'm a titch irritable about that. I mean, we still have 930 cows. Like, cow numbers still good, stonks still up, but still kind of salty. I'm gonna fortify us with a ditch. Okay, so the Genesti want to marry the chief's daughter. Will be seen as eccentric if we let her decide. He must first prove himself worthy. Okay, so let's I'm gonna throw this to the audience. In general, I think we can approve this, but do we want to just approve it, or do we want to make him win a contest? Okay, let's do the contest. Indala asks you to name the test for Jostharl. What should the test be? Weapons, poetry, plowing, or pig calling? Since we're in a Nalda clan, pig calling I think would insult him, but I think poetry or plowing both would work really well. It's looking like a lot of people saying poetry. Let's say poetry. Hey, he wins the contest. How many cows do you slaughter for the wedding feast? Look, it's the daughter of the tribal chieftain. It's a big political event. We're gonna go ahead and slaughter like 20 cows. There we go. Best poet toasted our clan at the wedding feast. Perfect. Boom. Love it. All right. All right, you bastards. We've got 4 trade partners, which is good. Our market is seasonal. How are your skills doing? Doing good? All right. We could sell some of our horses. I don't know what's best. How are we on horses? We've got 75 horses. Wow. Yeah, we can absolutely sell horses. All right, who's got the most cows? The old... God damn it. The old owls have the most cows because they took them from us. The bastards. How dare they, those swine. What is the 7th wind crystal? The 7th wind crystal is a thing that gives us extra magic. Oh, interesting. This woman has cropped up. We've got another Iseries worshiper. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna send Irene though. Have to call it. All right, Sestrar. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll probably be going for, yeah, another 45 minutes or so. I want to do the hero quest. So we're gonna sell horses. We're gonna buy cattle, and we're going to. I guess since we can't go to the person who has the most cows, let's just go to the Blue Spruce. Our reputation among the other clans is not too good. What do you mean our reputation is not too good? Our reputation's great. I don't know what you're talking about. We're fantastic. We're amazing. It is dark season, so it is time. We are going to perform the quest. But first, let's read the story. I actually don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Let's find out. Okay, you can. Great. Fantastic. All right, so Lankor Moy finds the truth. I will read this because it's tradition. I used to do that in the old streams. Okay. The truth has always been difficult to find. Even the greatest of us can grasp only portions of it. But during the Greater Darkness, just before the Lightbringer's quest, the truth was lost entirely. It was Yermal's fault, as usual. The trickster twisted the truth so that no one could recognize it. Then Iseres, the talking-too-much god, took it and sold it to someone far away. It was up to Lankor Moy to get it back. Lankor Moy needed help. He thought for a moment about making Yermal come along to atone for his misdeeds, but he knew that tricksters always betray you when you go on an important quest. He did allow Iseres to come and assist him, for he knew that the talking-too-much god hadn't intended to sell the truth. Lankor Moy also sought the aid of Yorox, the Storm Bull, knowing that you often stir up unpleasant and dangerous things when the truth is found. Iseres knew who he'd sold the truth to. Unfortunately, it was someone on the distant continent of Southland, across the ocean. Fortunately, at the time, there was a shortcut that took you there quickly without any need for a boat. Scholars have tried for many centuries to rediscover the shortcut, and there are many conflicting theories as to where it is. On the way, Yorox had to fight many Chaos Beasts. He fought Bruise, Gorp, Slimekin, Ghouls, and Crushed Kids. He also rendered another 7 types of Chaos creature extinct along the way. Once through the shortcut, Iseres began to cause problems. He lost interest in the all-important quest to find the truth, instead concerning himself with the affairs of a tribe of foreigners and their troubles in a war between the mammoths and the saber-toothed tigers. This, fun fact, this is another myth, which is an Iseres myth, which is presented in a totally different way for the Iseriites. He did take Lankor Moy to see the god to whom he'd sold the truth, though. That god was called Grandbread. He ate knowledge like it was food. He was trying to untwist the truth so he could pound it into meal, cook it into loaves of bread, and devour it. That way no one else would have it, ever, and he would become more powerful than any other god, because all the truth would be inside of him. Lankor Moy offered to help Grandbread untwist the truth if he would only promise not to eat it. Grandbread refused, so they had to fight. They fought with questions. The first one to fail to answer the other's question would lose the truth forever. They asked and answered questions for a long time until they both became very hungry. Grandbread grew so famished that he tried to eat the truth as it was, in its sharp and twisted form. The thorns of the distorted truth punctured his stomach so that his torso opened up and the truth fell back out of him again. Lankor Moy asked him why he had done this, and he could not answer, for he would not admit that he had been greedy and foolish. So he lost the contest, and with it all truth forever. Yet, in taking something from Grandbread, Lankor Moy gained a fraction of the foreign god's possessiveness. This is why we Lankor Moy initiates must struggle with the temptation to hoard the truth even today. Grandbread then became a useless god. Nobody bothered to reawaken him after the Lightbringer's quest brought an end to the darkness. Now, Lankor Moy had the truth, but it was still twisted. He pushed at it and pulled at it, he sweated and paced and said the words we are not supposed to say in front of children and old women. Whenever he straightened part of it, another part went crooked. Whenever he buffed and polished a portion of its surface, another portion tarnished. He put the leather sheet over his head, which was the way to gain hidden knowledge before the truth was lost, but every time he looked up from under the sheet, the truth had gotten more tangled, not less. As Lankor Moy was struggling with the truth, Iseres came to him 3 times. Each time he had stupid questions to ask about his pointless attempt to make peace between the predators and the prey. The first time, Lankor Moy said, "You are keeping Yorox busy, and that is good, but otherwise, your silly questions have nothing to do with finding the truth. Without the truth, the Chaos things will win. Go away, and do not trouble me further." The second time, Orlanth said, "Can't you see what I'm trying to do here? The truth is all mixed up. Evil is good, down is up, and Orlanth is a small red nut. The thing I'm saying is that it's turned to lies, all of it. And you come to ask me about a pair of worthless, insignificant animal gods who do not even belong to our clan? The third time, Lankor Moy was exhausted. He was so tired that the same empty thought had been running around in his mind for hours. It was an old solution that he'd already tried, one that didn't work the first time. But he was at his wit's end, so he just sighed at this latest interruption and said, "You speak of Oriska the Mammoth Goddess and Paratur the Saber-Toothed God. Remember, Oriska is just a very large cow with fur, big ears, and tusks. Paratur is nothing but an overgrown phalanx. Treat them accordingly." Ceres left without a word of thanks, and Lankermoy turned back to look at the truth. It wasn't twisted anymore. Lankermoy tried to figure this out. At length, he decided that in responding quickly to Ceres without much thought, he had stopped trying to mold the truth into the shape he wanted it to be. He had instead allowed the truth to come to him. Contemplating this thought, and looking at the restored truth in all its purity, simplicity, and glory, Lankermoy allowed another truth to come to him. And this was the one great truth, the one told only at initiation time to those who dedicate their lives to emulating the knowing God. Okay, so we know the outlines of the story. There are probably things that we don't know, but we know at least some of it. We know that you take Ceres and Urox with you. We know that Urox kills Chaos Beasts. Ceres gets involved in this discussion between the mammoths and the saber-toothed tigers. We know that you have to offer to help Grandbread. You fight with questions for a long time. And then, in order to untwist the truth, might have to put a leather sheet over your head, I'm not sure. And Ceres will come 3 times, and you have to answer him. At least you have to answer him the 3rd time. Okay. So that's what we know about the myth. So now we're going to try to perform the quest. Alright? We're sending Kenstrel. We're going to call on the Ernaldori. Okay. So, the people have gathered their magic to help propel Kenstrel into the realm. The Ernaldori refused our request for assistance. The bastards. How dare they? Okay, what benefits do we seek? We can learn about Dragon Pass, learn the secrets of a myth, make the quester stronger. I'm not worried about strengthening us against chaos. Fighting darkness would presumably help us against trolls, so I guess that's possible, but I think it's got to be one of these 3. And he's already a heroic, like, dude, and he's old. So I probably would say either learn about Dragon Pass or learn the secrets of a myth. But I will put it to you. Learn secrets. It looks like mostly people are saying learn about Dragon Pass, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, you can bring helpers from your clan to take the parts of a series in Stormbolt, or you can go alone, hoping to meet those 2 deities when you arrive in the realm of the gods. I think taking the actual gods is probably better, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so Kenstrel arrives in a dark and blasted place. The winds are strong and cold, which is good, but they also have a strange stink to them. There are Orlanthi around, but they are dressed in the ancient manner of your ancestors. One of them looks like a traitor and must be a Ceres. Okay. Ooh, so I don't know how to recruit him. I don't know the secrets. If you don't come, the trade routes will be confused forever? Okay, what you say is true. Without the truth, there can be no proper maps. I will go with you. Great, so we've got our first helper. Then Kenstrel sees a fearsome warrior who must be storm. This way, there is chaos to fight! Where? Said Urox, following along. Stormbull's easy. Stormbull is super, super simple. Don't have to think about that one. Don't even have to worry about that. Okay, so we have a special shortcut. We encounter many types of chaos. Finally, while traveling through a ruined city, the group is attacked by a gigantic chaos thing, one whose name can only be pronounced by the dead. Stormbolt can take it. Stormbolt defeated the chaos creature, slaying it utterly. Hell yeah, he did. Okay. So Ceres leads Kenstrel and Stormbolt to a far distant place across the ocean and far to the south. When they arrive, their way is blocked by guardians who insist that Kenstrel must undergo a meeting test with them. I name one skill, and we compete against each other in that skill. Then you name a skill, and we compete with one another in that skill. This one, I don't know. But it's, I mean, it's Lanker Moy, right? I think we try to win both. Okay. Kenstrel won. The first contest to see who could stand the most pain. Hell yeah, Kenstrel. Pushed a spearhead through the muscles of his chest without flinching. And then he won a memorizing contest. Of course he did. Okay, there we go. All right. So, as Ceres takes Kenstrel through the shortcut, becomes distracted. Okay, so he's trying to... I think he's trying to reconcile these two, so I'm tempted to go without truth. There can be no reconciliation. Now, we do have a hint. We have one hint available that we can use at some point. I also love how Stormbull is literally just standing here picking his nails with a knife. Like, y'all let me know when we're murdering again. Okay, no, you guys are saying the truth is more important than squabbling animals. I'm sure that's, like, what Lanker Moy thinks. But I'm not sure it'll work. Aceres isn't supposed to come along. That's true. Okay, truth is more important than squabbling animals. Aceres told him his words were wise. Oh, okay. Okay, the god is called Grandbread. Grandbread refused. It is mine now, you shall not have it. Knowledge is my food. Okay, so Kenstrel challenges Grandbread to a game of questions. The game of questions went on so long, but Grandbread... Okay, we know this one. We have to ask him why he did that. Why'd you do that? Grandbread could not answer his question, for he would not admit he had been greedy and foolish, so he lost the contest and all truth forever. Now, Kenstrel was alone with the truth, but it was still thorny and twisted. How could he put it back into his pure form? Well, we untwist its loops. First one twisted up. Then Aceres came in and asked a foolish question. Okay, so we scold him for interrupting. Then we polish its surfaces. And then Aceres comes and asks a foolish question. We scold him for interrupting. And then we put a leather sheet over our head and think. Aceres comes in, asks a foolish question. Now we answer the question. Okay, great. So we got the truth untwisted. Stormbull got bored and wandered away. Aceres bade farewell. Hey! The quest is successful. Kenstrel is wounded. New areas magically appeared on our maps. And we got 36 cows from the Blue Spruces. Hell yeah, Kenstrel. Look at that shit. He is wounded, unfortunately. That's a shame, but... Now here, look at our map. Hey, look at that. We got new areas on our map. That's pretty cool. We got all that up there. We got that up there. We got this over here. Yeah, that's cool. Stormbull got bored and wandered away. Hell yeah, he did. Look, we hadn't given Stormbull anything to kill for hours. Possibly days. Of course he got bored. You can't blame him for that. He's Stormbull. That's what he does. It's dark season. I don't really want to go exploring. We got an extra point of magic from that as well. Intigarn, the gods always make me nervous. Ha! Clan magic is adequate. We're devoting 15 cows and 30 goods to the gods each year. Haven't learned all of Orlant's blessings. That's true. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and build a shrine to Lanker Moy to get, the literacy blessing permanently, because you know what, we just did his hero quest. We gotta build a shrine. I mean, we can't not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think we're in a pretty good position, to be honest. We're doing all right. We've got 4 trade partners. Reckon our market will make a profit of 87 cows worth of goods this year. Hot diggity damn. We're trading with the Ormarths, the Slapfoot Ducks, the Osgosi, and the Fire Quartz. Let's try to go trade with the Blue Spruce. They love trade, right? Yeah, they love trade. Okay, so the fire quartz are asking for a gift of luck and divine favor. Is the lore Norse influenced or more Saxon Celtic? Have a good one here, Delas. So the lore as portrayed in this game is fairly Celtic, I would say. The lore in other sources is kind of an interesting blend. I would say that more than anything, the Orlanthi overall are like one of the some sort of the early proto-Indo-European civilizations. Like I said earlier, they're sort of a lot like the kind of the people that lived in the Caucasian mountains, or even to some extent like sort of the tribes who lived in the sort of the Greco-Indian area, sort of the interface zone between India and like the Macedonian successor kingdoms, like the Bactrians and the those like the caravan kingdoms, as you might call them. I'll give him the customary amount of magic. That's fine. That does unfortunately put us negative on magic, but it's about to be the next year, so it should be okay. Our magic is -1, so that means that we have actually bad luck right now, and our magic is like not good. But like I said, we're almost at the end of the year, and no one is likely to read us, so should be okay. I'm just gonna explore real quick, just for fun. Hey, there we go. Clear sparkling gems. And we set up another trade route. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Goods, excellent. We lost 94 cows, which is really bad, but oh well. Our reputation is going up. Many piglets will be born this year. We have more cattle, more horses, still positive on food. It's a good, you know what? It's a good old life for us. The cow-fused clan is making it by. All right. For this year, I've lost my mouse again. I'm turning blind in my old age. Let's go 2 points in herds, point in crops, point in mysteries, point in trade, point in war. Now, unfortunately, Kenstrel is injured. Not sure how long he's going to stay injured. Let's just take a look at our nobles real quick and see if anything has changed. Orstalar is still our best leader. We've got Hend, who is just not very good at anything, honestly. Pentarest has turned grizzled in his old age. Our best animal person is... Oh, Dorasar is actually renowned in animals, and so is Barenwolf. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, we have 3 renowned animal people. That's incredible. Bargaining, Enderos, and Irene are both excellent bargainers. So is Genera. Combat. It's all the olds that are good at combat. We're not very good at combat in general, which is fine. Custom, of course, we have Kenstrel is heroic. Leadership. The youngest person here is Orstalor. Magic. Jareen is excellent at magic. Plants. Jerinald and Brenna. I don't think we have many, like... Honestly, we just don't have a lot of young'uns. We need some of these old people to die off and make space for the young'uns. Yeah. Not really a whole lot of up-and-comers. Average age, like, 45 or something like that. A little bit old, a little bit old. We want heroic animal? I don't know. Probably helps. I don't even know exactly what it does, to be honest. The farmers are uncertain. Why are the farmers uncertain? Why would you be uncertain? Have some presents. There we go. Perfect. Why does the Yermali look like a criminal? Because he is. Did you expect any other answer? I think we're good on weapon things. We do have enough goods that we can go ahead and build a rampart. Okay, so the Asgosi want us to give him cows for a favor. Customarily, the obligation we owe is worth 20 cows. Oh, so he's asking for less than he's technically owed. Okay, yeah, we'll give him what he wants. That's fine. Our Carls insisted we praise Leakin, for he asked us for fewer cows than custom demanded and was showing his clan's generosity. Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. All right, it's time for a cattle raid against the old owls, those bastards. I'm sending 10 of each. There we go, 31 cows. Shows you. Hey, Perun. How's it going? All right, 31 cows. Woo, we broke 4 digits. Yeah, cows. Love them. Love those cows. Let's send an exploration, shall we? Let's explore. You know what? We're going to Carofin. Areen, go tell me what's at Carofin. We're being raided by... The old owls really do not have many weapon things, which is interesting. Our goal is to take captives, you fuckers. Our magic overwhelmed theirs. Okay, so... I guess they didn't get to take loot, and we wiped out a bunch of them. Okay, they charged us, we were trying to maneuver away, the fighting got confused, so that's alright, fair enough. We didn't lose anything, so I'm okay with it. What is Carofin? Carofin is the highest mountain, certainly in Dragon Pass, possibly in the world. And the goddess Carofin is Orlanth's mother. We've got Market. That's the important thing. We have not sacrificed to Humakt at all. Which is fine. Human, I'm gonna sacrifice to Elmul again. I'm trying to get steadfast. Well, shield ritual is pretty good. We know you found a source of gems. We'll give you 10 cows worth of goods every year. Okay, so yeah, so the gems are like a thing that makes your market more profitable every year. He's trying to get us to, like, not use them. We're gonna refuse him. There we go. Okay, great. Sadratha reports back. We found a land called Tarsh. We were approached by an odd and dandyish fellow who called himself the Prince of Masks. He said if we gave him silver and gems worth 50 cows, he would visit a magical catastrophe upon any clan in Dragon Pass we chose. Kenstrel's like, I mean, technically it's not illegal, but... Meanwhile, yeah, I'm going to say that in anything where Kenstrel says don't do it and Intigarn says do it, I'm going to go with Kenstrel, generally speaking. Curse the Ernal Dory. There are allies, Anastara. What is your problem? Yeah, I'm gonna forget about that. We're just gonna not and say we did. Hey, no. Go back to Caro Finn, please. Yeah, you. Go back to Caro Finn. Sartark, a weapon thane of your clan, reports a terrifying encounter with skeletal creatures in the forest. They were like skeletons, yet also birds, and they had fangs. Kenstrel? Kenstrel rallies 4 weapon thanes and heads out to do battle. Kenstrel does this. Why? Why in God's name? Yeah, we're sending more warriors, and yes, a better fighter. Okay, so Pentarest led our fierce fighters in slaying the monsters. The people cheered him. Kenstrel seemed troubled, but when questioned would admit to no hard feelings. The important thing is that the undead were slain, not who they were slain by. Kenstrel, just... You're wounded, my guy. You're like... Please do not do this. Wait, hold on. Kenstrel, what do you have to say about the clan? The Cow-fused clan. Okay, good. All is as it should be. Perfect. It is dark season. So we've got shield. I'm gonna go ahead and build a shrine to Elmo. And we'll take sun. I'd actually like sun and shield. I'm probably gonna take shield. Just for fun. We have enough warriors, we have a decent amount of goods. Yeah, Kenstrel has got a thing about the undead, I guess. This happens sometimes, like some characters have a fixation on elves. Some characters have a fixation on the undead or trolls or whatever. Who did Elmo marry? Thought he was married to Nialda? It's not... In Orlanthi myth, I don't think Elmo's wife really appears much. In Rider myth, Elmo marries Nialda, which is the Hyoraling name for Ernalda. So he marries the Earth Goddess. But that's because to the Hyalorings, Elmo is the Sun God. Like, Elmo takes the place of Yelm. He's like the chief deity. So he marries the Earth. Irene is exploring. Let's send an emissary. Why not? Let's send an emissary to propose alliance with the Ormarth. And we have 1,800 food. My god. I will literally send them 100 food. Okay, so we encountered a number of wind spirits who claim kinship with Orlanth, the listening winds, and the seeing winds. Yeah, absolutely, let's build a shrine. How much do you barter away in order to furnish this shrine? Like 28 goods? There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so we tried that last time, but it didn't work. So that's not gonna work. We are both blessed by the gods. Our alliance will please them further. That potentially would be generous of you to help us in a time of need. I think Enderos is a generous person, so that might work well. Okay, no, it didn't work. Okay, we'll try again some other time. Suddenly there are snakes everywhere. They crawl into any open space. They scare the cattle. This is worse than a nuisance. It's a plague. A plague of snakes. Whatever you do, don't listen to the trickster. Sacrifice a cow to Yermal. No. I would never. This will not be a good hunt. Okay. Cow to Orlanth. Arnalda maintains dominion over snakes and other creatures that crawl upon the earth. Okay, sacrifice to Arnalda. Aw. The snakes did not leave until a season had passed. The poisonous ones bit children and cows. Rude. Incredibly rude. Sacrifice a cow to St. Patrick. We're not trying to get rid of the English. I mean, I guess they're... Never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to tell that joke. Irene, go back to Carofin. I'm just going to keep sending you to Carofin. Okay, so yeah, we have a shrine to the wind spirits. So we can sacrifice to the wind spirits, but not build. What happens if we sacrifice to them? Aha. Okay. So we can help us coordinate maneuvers when we raid, keeps a watchful eye on the activities of foes and rivals, helps all worshippers of Orlanth and Vinga. Yeah, I'll sacrifice to the Seeing Wind, for sure. The omens were vague. Okay. Well, the Seeing Wind doesn't seem to be helping us. What is the head of Markanth? Our ancestor's skull, which can terrify... Hell yeah, we'll use the head of Markanth, for sure. We showed the head of Markanth Margrain. I don't know where that came from. I guess that came from Carofin. We found that, I guess. Bitter fighting. Their magic was stronger than ours. We drove them off, captured 5 horses, killed a bunch of them. Thanks, Markanth Margrainson. What a Chad, what a Chad. Just an absolute legend. Wow. We're making bank now. We actually lost people, interestingly. Who is Margrath Markainson? I have no idea. I have no notion who this guy is. He's apparently, he's an ancestor of ours. Our crafters will be plagued with misfortune. Okay. Our crops are doing real well. Let's go with... I want to find out the details of more myths this year, because I don't think we have many, but... How long have we been going? Almost 3 hours. I'm probably not going to start another quest now. But I'll put points into mysteries. I'll put a point into mysteries. And we'll try to learn some more stuff. Okay. Oh, great. So we got an omen that gives us an advantage the next time we explore. Fantastic. Cool. I love it. Everyone's happy. Everyone is settled. We have enough warriors. We still have a few with the old owls. We should recruit more weapon things to defend us against the Walking Dead. I'm not really worried about that, Kenstrel. I think we'll be alright. I don't think the Walking Dead are really a problem. But I want... So we actually... Arnalda feeds the tribe is performable. Okay. Interesting, okay. I think we're missing the secrets. We need, like, the more detailed secrets of this story. This is good information, But I think if I tried to do it with just this information, I think I would fail. Yeah, sorry, Aniros, I'm not gonna read this whole thing right now. Like I said, I think we need more information. I'm gonna try to search for the secrets of this story. So what I'm gonna do is, I am gonna try to sacrifice to Arnalda like a lot this year. Bless children, that's fine. Hey, look at this! 3 great Orlanthi Windlords come to your Tula. They retell famous stories of Orlanth, telling you secrets of the myth, the making of the Storm Tribe that you did not know before. They delight the children with a display of the magical flying abilities that Orlanth grants them. Then, they ask the ring for help with a secret mission. The nature of our quest is so terrible that we dare not describe it. We need warriors, silver, cows, or a gift of magical power. How can you help us? They are great windlords, all right. The kind of great windlords who tend to die horribly in a distant land, your silver rings still rattling in their purses. Yeah, so, so the easiest for us to afford is silver. That's just goods. We have plenty of that. Allowing our weapon thanes to volunteer to fight for them would be risky, but possibly useful. I don't know. I'm gonna give them silver. I'm gonna give them 30 silver. Okay, there we go. I think they taught us secrets, didn't they? The making of the Storm Tribe? Yeah, they taught us, like, a lot of stuff. Very, very cool. Okay, nice. Excellent. We actually know a lot of the myths, which is really, really good. Because in terms of... So, there's 9 hero quests that you can do. And we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them already. So that's real good. The ones we don't know Uralda's Blessing, I think. Yeah, we don't know Uralda's Blessing. We don't know Isarius the Conciliator. And we don't know Chalana Arroy Heals the Scars. I think... Yeah, it doesn't have the secrets icon. They're also kind of like, there's one hero quest that actually contains 2 of these, like, the Humak the Champion hero quest begins with the sword story and then does Humak the Champion, so it's kind of like 2 blended into 1. But, yeah, I think I'm going to be calling it quits in a few minutes, actually, so I don't think I'm going to do a hero quest right now. I'll keep sacrificing to see if I can get more information out of Arnalda. The secrets of the making of the Storm Tribe. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, so now we have the full secrets. Interesting. Gotcha. That's kind of cool. So some of the secrets, like, sometimes the secrets are really important for knowing what to do. Sometimes they're not. Like in this case, most of this stuff is not directly relevant to the quest, but this Orlanth ruined the cube by creating a new poem which confused it. That's actually vital information. If you don't know that, it's really hard to pass that part of the quest. A lot of this other stuff is just fluff. But, you know, the secrets will have those little things in there that teach you what you need to do when you actually perform the quest. And the Making of the Storm Tribe is a quest that you must do at least once during the game. So you have to know this. You have to perform this quest. It's fantastic that I know this information. It is fire season. As is tradition, I will raid the Old Owls. I'm actually just going to attack them, because fuck them. I will show the head of Markanth, I will spend a point of magic, and I will charge. Aww. We were driven off. Well, at least we killed some of them and didn't lose any. God damn it, Green Wings, how dare you? How? I'll do it again. I don't give a shit, I'll do it again. Hey, there we go. Finally. We lost Markanth's head, unfortunately. But we did steal 31 cows and 31 goods, and we lost nobody, so great. I love it. Absolutely perfect. Think you like the RuneQuest art of Humak better than this? Yeah, I agree. The art in this game is very stylized in a specific way, and some of it is really good, and some of it is like, okay. And we've got 5 trade partners, which is good. How many horses do we have? Oh, we've got a lot of horses. We don't need that many horses. How are we doing on farming? Okay, yeah, we're good on pasture. We're good on farmers. Yeah, great. We're actually doing really well. I think we trade for some more cows. The Orlmarthi have the most cows. Hey, Orlmarth, you want some horses in exchange for cows? I will send a large caravan. Caravan size, big. A group of ragged travelers ask for your hospitality. Say they are wanderers and worship Ceres. They promise news of other clans in exchange. They are outlaws. Grant them hospitality. Grant them hospitality. So Ceres is the god of travel. These people have his wanderlust, but not his sense of fair dealing. Interesting. I don't think I've, yeah, I don't think I've seen this event before. I'm tempted to grant them hospitality just because I want to know what happens. Why not? Yeah. They ate and drank and praised our food. After the meal, they warned us the Old Owls were castigating our good name, unsurprising, and that the Elkinval clan was planning to raid us soon. How dare they, the swine. Goddamn Elkinvali. So we've got a trade mission on the way to the Orlmarth, right? Let's go exploring, because we haven't done that yet. Let's go, because we have good luck with exploring right now. Let's go exploring up there. There we go, we traded 16 horses for 73 cows. I love it. And we have 179 goods. Let's go ahead and build a wooden stockade. And we are being raided by the trolls. How dare they? Okay, there we go. We drove the trolls off. We lost 6 people, unfortunately, so that's a shame. It is dark season. I'm gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna upgrade Orlanth's Shrine to a temple. Okay. So we found an old, partly charred battle standard. If we ignite the standard at the start of a battle, it will help us maneuver our troops. It might burn up during the fight, but it will be powerful magic while it lasts. Okay, that's really good. J.R.R. Trollkin. I'm gonna take Thunderstone. I'd actually like Woad. But currently we have no sick and no wounded, so yeah, doing good. I think we have enough weapon things, to be honest. I think we're alright. We've done our trade. I'm going to keep trying to get the Oralmarth to join up with us. I feel confident we can do it at some point. Take them another 100 food. It's dark season. I'm sure they appreciate it. We're being raided by the Elkin Volley, just like we were told. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the Burning Standard. We'll maneuver. Our object is to drive them off. Oh my god. They brought... Okay. They brought 14 Thanes and 171 Horsemen. Every single one of their warriors was either killed or wounded. Wow. Yep. The warning from those ill-favored travelers let us prepare for battle with the Elkin Volley, so we were ready when they attacked. Yep, so that gave us some kind of a bonus there. Okay. Oh. So the Oralmarthi chief is known as a miser. We must appeal to her lust for wealth. God damn these Oralmarthi. Oh no, here come the old owls. Our objective is to kill as many as possible. Okay, we actually took more casualties there than they did by a significant margin, but we did beat them and we captured a horse, so okay, that's fine. Lot of attacks this year. It's because we're rich. I'm gonna go ahead and recruit some more weapon things. Alright, our reputation is pretty high. We're decent on goods, we're still positive on food. We're supposed to go to Carofin this year. I think I'm gonna leave the stream here for today. That was a good year. The ending was a little bit rough, but our cattle herd is growing. We have lots of weapon things, good food, our population is good, and we're getting up to the point where we might be able to form a tribe. We have 10 magic this year. I think it might be time to make the attempt, because we do have the secrets of the quest. So I'm going to put 2 in quests. I'm going to put 1 in war, 2 in herds, 1 in crops. Probably 2 in diplomacy as well. And this year we're going to try to make a tribe. We'll see how it goes. But thank you all so much for watching. And I just really enjoy this game. I just think it's really charming. And of course I love the setting. I love RuneQuest. I love Glorantha. I think it's great. And I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. I'm really trying to get over this whatever this thing is that's really beating me down, and I'm hoping to get back to regular streams of XCOM as well sometime soon. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take it easy.